Please.
A very good morning to all and welcome to day 4th of the Faculty Development Program on Advanced and Innovative Approaches in Management Education. And the theme for today is Teaching and Learning. And we will be going through a presentation for that already here to introduce you with the team. So we are honored to have Professor E. Cadotte, who is John W. Fisher Professor of Learning Innovation at University of Tennessee, USA. Sir has earned PhD at Ohio State University in Marketing and Logistics, an MBA in Management Science at University of Colorado, and BS in Psychology and a minor in Mathematics from Michigan State University. Professor Cadotte's research interests include learning processes, assessment, psychological measurements, customer satisfaction, and entrepreneurial decision-making. Sir is a professor emeritus and an author of the simulation marketplaces that you would be using today. Welcome, sir. We also have Dr. Bindu Agarwal, Professor Entrepreneurship, IILM University. Dr. Agarwal is a business mentor for startups and mentor for change in Niti Aayog. She has completed PhD from Rohilkhand University and has more than 18 years of experience in teaching and research. She was invited by the University of Tennessee, USA for mentoring projects on social entrepreneurship. She got her first certification as a business coach in March 2014 at EDI Ahmedabad. She has been working on many national and international projects of innovation and entrepreneurship. Welcome, Dr. Bindu and Professor Cadotte. We are honored to have you here. And Dr. Bindu, request you to introduce the team as well for today.
Sure.
Yes, I am happy to introduce you to Zeb Stiles. All right, Zeb is the leader of our technical support and sales group and has total knowledge of marketplace and everything is necessary to help you be successful. We also have Gary Lewis. He is the master of ceremonies behind the scenes in terms of being able to move you to the proper breakout rooms and make sure you are logged in with your teammates in the right location. He has a wonderful voice. He has a radio voice you'll come to love. And we also have Kelly Ellenberg. She is responsible for the marketplace marketing activities and has helped with the organization of this event. And so there are 3 of 20 staff that we have in marketplace, and they're all really quite capable and wonderful people.
Thank you so much, Professor Cadotte, for introduction of your team. And I've been working with this team for quite some time, long time. And these people are really very expert in their field and they know how to handle the things. And it's been a pleasure because they always prefer to have fun while working. So this is the best part I like about marketplace simulation. Okay, I think now we can start.
Yeah, I think even Saloni is now able to log in and most of them are logged in and around 55 have already joined.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen.
You can put it in slideshow mode.
Yeah, it is coming. Okay,
Yeah,
so
just wait.
formally, once again welcome all the participants of Faculty Development Program under the Untitled scheme. So it is our pleasure that we are here to share our experience and the sharing the learning from the simulation. So today we are going to take you through the teaching learning process in management education through simulation. So as a management teacher, more than 18 hours or around 2 decades, I have been using simulation for the last 7 years as a part of my teaching learning pedagogy. So as a teacher of professor, or sorry, entrepreneurship and innovation, and I had experience of working with incubation center and the budding entrepreneurs. So it helped me a lot to train the students in the real life scenario where they can take business decisions, they can experience the excitement, the worry, the tension of taking different business decisions when they work into the simulated environment. So it includes a lot of things when you use simulation as a teaching tool. And we know that nowadays all the accreditation agencies, government are focusing upon uh, experiential learning or learning by doing kind of thing. So which train or which gives the participants and the learner an opportunity to learn in a better way, because they experience it, they live it, and then they feel confident about their learning. And when it is necessary in their life or the professional decision making process, they are comfortably able to use those learnings. So we know that management education an, is an area where we have a lot of opportunity. And as a teacher, we are here to use most advanced technology of teaching learning. So simulation is one of those pedagogies. So if I talk about simulation, so it is a way of doing through experiments, because this gives you an opportunity where you learn the concept, you live with it, and the situations are created maybe on the virtual platform or in the software format, and then you are able to take your decision on the basis of your learning process. So these are basically dependent upon your assumptions which you take, and on the way you learn continuously. And sometimes when you are in a real life situation, so the same process you follow. So simulation is based upon the theory of experiential learning. And as we know that experiential learning is a process of constructing knowledge that involves a creative tension among the participants, and they are able to use all modes of learning. They use reflection, action, thinking, and feeling, which makes the learning long lasting. When they are put in that environment, they keep thinking, they keep reflecting, they keep on realizing or feeling with the emotions. So that kind of learning becomes permanent or long run helpful for them. So I would like to take a look on the Cobb's experiential learning cycle, which is actually appreciated by the teachers always. So this cycle shows that for the concrete experience, we need to have live it, to have the experience of it. While teaching through the lecture or the discussion mode, we can imagine the things. If I am explaining a picture, so you can create some images in your mind, but you don't live it. But through the simulation, you are actually put into the virtual environment where you are living, and in the process, when you are going through that experience, now you are able to reflect on your observations and reviewing your experiences On the basis of those, now you have created some conceptual ideas about the concepts, theories, learning, knowledge, skills, and then you are able to utilize all those things in the continuously processed way. And then you yourself as a learner have an opportunity to experiment that learning. You implement those things and see the results out of it. So it is a continuous process where you have some experience. On the basis of some experiences, you keep on reflecting those experiences. Then you conceptualize your ideas and thoughts about it, and then you are able to implement it. And in the E situation, when we repeat the cycle again and again, so it becomes a competency, it becomes a like lifelong capability. So when we talk about management education, so we definitely talking about making the participants or the learners competent, capable to take the business decisions, to be a leader for the future. And now I would like to hand over to Professor Cadotte to take the discussion forward.
Thank you, Professor Bindu. So this entire week is all about reimagining business education. You are learning from the best of faculty educators and learning by their example. And simulations are a very powerful way to learn. It actually follows very nicely the Kolb cycle that Professor Bindu just showed. And so, we will let you experience that firsthand. So if I could have the next slide. So I like this little quote, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Flight 271 flying nonstop from New York to Delhi. My name is Dominique and I'm presently training to become a commercial pilot. I've never flown an Airbus before, but I've studied the documentation for this aircraft. And this flight will provide me with the much needed experience I require for certification. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Now, if a pilot ever came on the intercom and had this to say, you would not be relaxing. But it does underscore the point of, it requires a lot more than book knowledge to be successful in any career. And in aviation, they have flight simulators. And so they give you an opportunity as a pilot in training to experience all kinds of aircraft and all kinds of weather conditions, and from things which are relatively nominal to very severe. You have to worry about traffic, air traffic, and the ground and all those different things. And so you can learn a lot before you ever get behind the controls of a large jet. By the same token, we can build, I build flight simulators, but for business. And the idea is to give people experience. It's all about knowledge application, business decision making, not just studying about business decisions, but making business decisions and developing your skills. And in the process, we've redefined the role of faculty to being a business coach. All right. It's much more than being an instructor, much more than being a teacher. Okay. A business coach is a different kind of person who helps the students deal with the challenges, but yet it's the students who are on the playing field and they have to make the decisions themselves. But you do have a coach who can help you. So some of the things that we've done is we've brought our simulations online. In fact, we've been online since we've been in business, which is more than 20 years. And with COVID, we all switched to being online, and I've been trained in online delivery, but I really preferred face-to-face. But during the last year, with Marketplace and all that, one of the things we've learned is that the classroom is nice, but it's no longer necessary. And the reason is that students can be logged in just as you are here, and you've been in breakout rooms and so forth. And students can work together on a face-to-face basis using platforms like Zoom. It's not much different, as I'm sure you've already experienced, than being in a conference room, all right? But you're all together. And so even the instructor can Zoom in and interact with the students. But what's really great about Marketplace is we're online too. And so everybody, the students and the teacher, can all be logged in to the same content at the same time. Students can be looking at different functional areas. One might be looking at designing brands, another one worrying about producing them, another one worried about opening up sales channels. And so they can have really very meaningful dialogue between them. And the teacher can see everything that's going on, and they can use that in a coaching role. Now, Marketplace, give you some quick facts. We have just all kinds of simulations. Some of them are 20 minutes. They can last a few hours, a few weeks, or an entire semester. We have them at the undergraduate, the MBA, executive level. We have all the core classes, plus we have capstones in marketing, entrepreneurship, strategy, and so forth. All right. And so we cover the functional spectrum. Students can play individually at their own pace against computer competitors, or they can play in a team against classmates, which is really a very exciting way to do it. And if you can, this is what we recommend you do, because it's very captivating. In fact, it's really experiential learning at its best, and you are our coach, which is a nice role to have. Now, Marketplace, we've been around actually for more than 30 years, but commercially viable for the last 20. And in February, we crossed the million student mile mark. So more than a million students, managers, and executives have made Marketplace part of their business education. And so you can see them all over the world. And we have 18,000, almost 19,000 last year in India. And with you, we hope to take that well into the 20,000s and 30,000s. So, but we're everywhere. I could have the next slide, Bindu.
It's hang, just a minute.
Another part of our global placement, we have distributors all over the world. We have strategic partnerships. Harvard Business Publishing is one of our key ones. And it's also a reflection of the quality of Marketplace to be in that elite group. I would say if we look at that philosophy of learning, the next slide, Bindu. A few years ago, we had done a training seminar in the Himalayas near Chile. And afterwards, I had a great opportunity to travel to a number of business schools and universities around India. And I talked to faculty, administrators, students, presidents of the university. And I came away with a really deep understanding of what students are looking for and really what our opportunities are and how these tie into Marketplace. One of the things which is really tough for all of us is it's hard to engage our students. This current generation has really a relatively short attention span. COVID made a difficult situation more difficult, and the students all have smartphones and computers, and they're looking on their social media and chatting with friends. It is really hard to get them to put that down and look up and pay attention, get involved. And so you need something that's really engaging. Another thing which I found is that, in all seriousness, they want to be challenged. Just to sit there and listen to you and me talk is not engaging, and it's not challenging them. They're not being able to apply their personal skills and what they're learning. And so they do like a challenge. They also want to be inspired. If you think about your history, if I go back to that slide just for a minute, then there's probably been people who have been really important to you, educators, could be gurus, it could be coaches, it could be um, whomever that somehow made a difference in your life and helped you to realize what you wanted, and you wanted them to be proud of you. And so our students are looking to us to inspire them in terms of the discipline that they are teaching, um, the field of business, all right, maybe becoming an entrepreneur, maybe being a marketing analyst, whatever it is. They're looking for inspiration from us. And the last thing is kind of like, from my point of view, the joy of being an educator is seeing your students, mature in business and basically transform themselves. In the beginning, when they start an exercise like this, they're often very timid. There's so many things which are different. They have so many decisions they've never made before, interacting with people they don't know. And but over the sequence, they develop a confidence, a comfortability. They have an understanding of what to do and how to do it. And when they come out the other end, they really are transformed. And they know there's still a lot to learn, but they realize that they have the capability to be a business person. And so with the right kind of pedagogy, you can make all of this happen. Okay, Bindu, next slide. So we're going to tell you a little bit about this carbon bike challenge, all right? And I was asking earlier is, are you competitive? All right, so let me give you the game scenario. In this simulation, you're going to start up a new company. You're going to be an entrepreneurial firm. You're going to enter a new niche of the bicycle business. Right? You have licensed technology to economically build carbon fiber bikes using 3D printing. And there is new technology out there. I don't know if you follow much in the way of manufacturing. There is now inexpensive carbon fiber, and there are rather large 3D printers that can print big objects, one of which is like a bicycle frame. So the scenario that you are facing is you can make 3D printed carbon fiber bicycles, and you can do it at a price far below the other carbon fiber bicycles and only a little bit more than a metal bike. So the question is, will people pay a premium over the metal bikes they have, but yet get a bike that would cost several thousand US dollars and I guess tens of thousands of rupees? So the next slide. In this market, there's going to be three market segments that you can target. All right, the largest one is the recreation segment. They're looking for a bike that's very easy to use, that's comfortable, that's safe. All right, and they do a lot of riding on bike paths. Or, they again for safety. It's also very social for them, and they're the ones who are the most price sensitive. The mountain segment, these are people who want to get off the beaten path. They love going up and down the hills, dodging rocks in the path, avoiding trees. They get a thrill, and they need a very rugged bike that can turn and stop very, very quickly and can take a lot of abuse, and they'll pay extra for it. At the high end of the market is the speed segment. And as the name suggests, they like to go fast. So they need a bike that's lightweight, aerodynamic, and they take a lot of pride in their own personal skill, and they'll pay a lot of money for what they want. So these are the three segments. And what you have to do is pick two of them that you are going to target, and you'll be judged based on how well you serve two of these three segments. Now, there are 4 sales outlets. These are 4 test stores. Now, this concept's only going to be tested in these 4 locations. Obviously, the market for this could be worldwide if it is successful, but you're going to try out this business in 4 markets and use that to judge whether the company, your company, should go on to be a major player in the world market for bicycles. So next slide. Now, what I want to do is help you envision what this means and what the economic advantage is. So on the left side is a typical bike store, which is filled with bicycles. So you have a good, better, and best. You have children's bikes, commuter bikes, recreation bikes, mountain bikes, speed bikes. You have male versus female. And so it's not hard to have 100 bicycles. And when you go into a store, um, you'll have to try as many of these bikes as you can. You may not find the one that you're looking for and have to go to another store. With the 3D printing of a carbon fiber bike, what you do is you have a showroom. Right? It's not filled with bicycles, but it has models of the bikes that you've designed. And what's really important is there's a fitting area where you'll get on a stationary bike, and they'll be able to take readings on you. They'll measure your physical characteristics, talk to you about what you want out of a bike, and then design a bike just for you, a bike frame that is just for you. Because there are 80 some people here. We're all different, but you can have a bike made just for you, and that's really important. And this takes us to the consumer benefits. All right, and so the bike is going to be lighter than a metal bike, and therefore it's much easier to pedal. The ride is much more comfortable because carbon fiber dampens vibrations as you are biking along. You have less fatigue and you're more comfortable because the bike is made just to your specifications, right, and your performance requirements. People feel more energized because they're not working as hard, they're more comfortable. And these bikes are much more affordable than a regular carbon fiber bike. If I can tell you in US dollars, um, uh, you can spend $5,000 to $10,000 for a decent bike and 15,000 US dollars for a really good bike. The bikes that you're going to be able to sell are in the $1,000 range. So you can imagine that's quite a bit less. And what's really great is these bikes are cool. I mean, they're really beautiful bikes and extremely light. You can pick them up with a finger. So in addition to these customer advantages, there's huge business advantages. So production is streamlined because there's no inventory and there's no warehousing. That's because you are building bikes to order. You take your measurements, you send them to the production facility, they fabricate it within a few days, put it in a shipping container and send it to your location where the store will notify you. And so because there's no inventory, right, and no warehousing, debt and equity is far less. And the shop doesn't need to be as big, but can be really quite aesthetically pleasing. And one of the nice things about these bikes is because it's measured to fit you, for your stores, you don't lose so many customers. They don't walk out the door because you can give them exactly what they want. And that means more sales for every visit. Okay, Bindu? So you are going to invest 2.5 million of your own money. If you can imagine, you're going to go to all of your family and any wealthy person, and you're going to put as a team 2.5 million into this business. The question is, can you turn that investment into substantial profits? This concept is unproven. Will people pay this premium price to get a carbon fiber bike? It's a lot less than historical carbon fiber bikes, but it's still a premium over the metal bikes. And so is this going to be a viable business? So you're going to test this out in 4 markets. And so we're going to now send you to your break rooms. Bindu and Gary, you want to take over?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think, yeah, Gary can help us.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Gary with the Marketplace Simulation. I am joined today by Zeb, who is going to help you get into your breakout rooms. Breakout rooms are a feature of Zoom. If you have never used them before, they create a separate sub-room within Zoom. Once you're in your breakout room, no one will be able to see your screen or hear you except for those people that are also in your breakout room. Before we get into that, Zeb is going to post up the web address to get to Marketplace. If you have not already signed into Marketplace, please follow that web address. I am going to share my screen with you and show you the first thing that you should be doing. And again, this is only for people that have not already logged into Marketplace. If you have already logged in, you won't need this. So once you have followed that web link to the Marketplace web page, if this is your first time here, you'll need to click on this Forgot Password link. That will allow you to create the password that you will use to log in. Once you have done that, and I'm going to stop sharing to pull up a different screen, we are going to be using the Breakout Room feature. A couple of things before I open these breakout rooms up. First, all of you are going to be selecting your own breakout room. How will you do this? You can see in my screenshot that I've taken here, you are going to have a breakout room button in the bottom right. I've circled it in red here. You don't see it yet, but you will in just a moment when I open them. You will be able to click on this and select a room. The rooms are numbered 1 through 40. We will be posting up the team assignments. Dr. Bindu sent these out as well, along with instructions on how to get logged into Marketplace. You can reference those instructions. We will also be linking them again in chat. This again is your team assignment. If you are labeled for Team 15 there, you will join Breakout Room 15 in the meeting. Zeb and I are going to go through and see if any teams are missing people. It could be that we move you from the team that you were on to another team. If we end up doing that, I will move you and then join the new room that I have moved you to and introduce you to your new team. This may take us just a moment after you have begun saying good morning to everyone, so please do be patient with us. We will try to get this done as quickly as possible. After the breakout rooms are open, if you have any questions, if you're not able to get logged into Marketplace or not able to find which breakout room you are supposed to be a part of, please stay here in the main room with us. We will assist you in getting moved to your breakout room. And know that if you have any questions, you can leave your breakout room by clicking on the breakout room button again, and then coming back to the main room. Are we ready to send everyone to their breakout rooms?
I think that's a go, Gary.
Okay, excellent. Zeb, if you have not already done so, could you please post the link to the Dropbox that has all of the team assignments? This is just a reminder, everyone. Dr. Bindu did send this in an email as well, and I will open the breakout rooms now. So there we go. You should all be able to see the breakout room button now. Please go ahead and start sorting yourself into your breakout rooms. We will help anyone that is still in the main room first, and then we will begin moving people, if need be, to other rooms so that you can have a full team. Good luck, everyone.
I think I need some help.
What can I help you with?
I have not logged into Marketplace. Am I supposed to do it through the email that was sent?
The email that was sent will have the instructions on how to get logged in. You can follow those step by step. It will
Okay.
involve going to the Marketplace site, resetting your password first,
Okay.
and then logging in.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So I have already logged into the marketplace, but I am not able to get into the breakup rooms. If you could please help.
Yes, the breakout rooms are part of the Zoom meeting. If you mouse over the Zoom meeting so that you could see the bar at the bottom where you would normally chat or view participants, you should see the breakout rooms on the bottom right. You can click on breakout rooms and select the breakout room you are supposed to be a part of. To see which breakout room you are supposed to be in, you
I
can
know it's breakup room, but I'm not able to see the option of getting into the breakup room.
let's see. So that I am looking at I believe that I can move you to where you're supposed to be. So that I know who I'm speaking with, could you spell your first name for me?
NAZ, NAAZ.
And
My
what
team name
breakout?
18. Team
There we
number
go.
19. Team number 19. Team number 19.
Okay.
I am also not able to move into the breakout room. My team is 10, Dr. Anjali Gupta.
Okay, I have moved you to 10.
Thank you.
If anyone needs to be moved to their breakout room, if you're unsure, reference the Dropbox link first. You should see the breakout room button there, and please put into chat what breakout room you are supposed to be a part of, and Zeb and I will begin moving you.
Yeah, hi, this is Dr. Vinita Chaudhary and I am in room 13, but there were no other members. So could you please move in?
Yeah, for now, go back to the room. We're going to get everyone moved into their rooms first. It could be that your other teammates are still in the main room here. Once we get everyone moved, if we need to move you onto another team, we will.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Sir, my team is 18 and I'm not able to log in that breakup room.
Okay, I have assigned you to team 18.
Yes. Okay. Thank
Well, Gary, I'm just waiting in the room number 27, but nobody else is joining.
Yes, we are trying to get everyone into their breakout rooms now. It may take just a moment. Once we do, we will begin moving you if we need to. It could be right now that your teammates are still in the main room here.
Okay, so did you share any material which is relevant for this, apart from the PPT that you've shown to us?
It would be the
Yeah, I'm
emails that you
Dr. Team number 27 of entering. I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
entering.
And again, if you're still in the main room with us here, if you will post up in chat what room you are supposed to be in, we'll be happy to get you moved there. Otherwise, you can reference the link that Zeb put in that says Dropbox link for team assignments, and you should be able to see your team assignment there. Click on breakout rooms in the Zoom meeting, and then select the room that you are supposed to join.
Good morning, sir. I need to join room number 16, but I'm not able to do that.
I have assigned you to room number 16.
I do not find my name in the list actually to get into the breakout room.
Let's see.
I'm Dr. A. Sita Madhavi.
And for anyone that is still in the main room here, you may get a broadcast message that I'm sending out. This goes to everyone, so you can just ignore it. This is for the people that are currently in their rooms. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm facing some issue. Actually, I went to my room. That was room number 28. And we are 5 people, but only we 2 of us joined, and the other one is not able to. There's some issue in the microphone. So I'm the only one in room number 28. So how to proceed?
We are going to get everyone sorted into their rooms. As soon as we do, we will begin moving you to a team if you do not have any other teammates. It'll take us just one moment to finish getting everyone into their room, and I apologize for the delay.
No problem. Shall I stay in the main room as of now, or I go to the room allocated?
You can go to the breakout room for now.
All right.
Everyone, if you are still in the main room and you know what your breakout room is, please go ahead and go to your breakout room for now, and we will get you sorted into another team shortly.
All right. All right.
All right. And I see a few people that have been assigned to their rooms. This could have been done either by myself or Zeb. If you could, please click on the breakout room button in the bottom of the menu and see if you have already been assigned to a room. You can just click the join button and it should join the breakout room for you.
Excuse me. Hello, sir. This is Nayan Ranjan Sinha. Allotted room number is 29, but I'm not able to get connected with my room. I'm trying since last 15 minutes.
Okay, give me just one moment. I will get you moved.
Gary, I
There we
think
go.
I'm still not allotted a room. I didn't find my name in the list.
I have it. You are actually in room number 9. I'm
Thank
sorry,
you so
room
much.
number 8. I apologize. Room number 8, and I have added you to that room. You should be able to join it now.
Thanks.
Mhm. Again, anyone that is in this main room here that has already joined a room or already been assigned a room, if you could please click on the breakout room button and rejoin that room for now. Even if you're the only one in there, we will get you moved shortly. If you do not know what your room is or are having trouble getting into Marketplace, we do have it set where you can unmute yourself. Please let us know and we will be happy to assist you.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, actually in the Excel sheet that I was given, I was part of team 19. So I went into room 19 and there they told, no, this is team something else. So please go to other room. I checked other rooms. My kind of, it seems to be kind of haphazard that they have organized, and what actually is happening and what is organized is quite different.
Everyone should be going into the room number that corresponds to the team that they were assigned to.
Okay, so I am part of team 19 as per the mail. So I'll be joining room 19 only. Okay, thank you.
We're down to about 20 people still in the main room with me here. If you have any questions or need anything, please feel free to post it in chat or unmute yourself and we'll be happy to help.
Yeah, I was in room number 14, this is Uday Khanna, but I am not able to find any other roommate. There is nobody else other than me. Room number 14.
Go ahead back to the room right now. As soon as we get everyone sorted into their rooms, we will begin moving you to a room that will have teammates. It's just taking us one moment to get everyone sorted in. I apologize.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, I was allotted to room number 12, but only 2 of us were there in that. So what are we supposed to do?
For now, just stay in the room, go back to the room, and we will begin moving everyone here in just a moment.
Okay, thanks.
Good morning, sir. This is Ravi.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Sir, I was in room number 18 and I was the only participant in that room. No one else joined that group and automatically that room is closed.
Oh, so go ahead and rejoin the room for now, even if you are the only one that's in there. We will be sorting everyone onto their final team shortly.
But the main problem is that I don't know how to enter into that room. Earlier, you sent me the link and I joined the room.
Hello.
Give me just one moment and I will get you moved.
Sure, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Are you listening my voice, sir?
Yes, I am.
I am Sujay Shekhar, sir. I am talking right now from Patna, but I am unable to join break room, sir.
What breakout room are you supposed to be assigned to?
Room number 30, sir.
There we go. I have assigned you to room number 30.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. I supposed to be in room number 11. I was there, but no participant joined there. So I'm just only one. Can you kindly move it to some other rooms, or, what should I do next?
For now, stay in the room. We will be moving everyone once we get everyone sorted into a room, which will be just one more moment.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Gary, it's better to send a broadcast message to every breakout room that is stay in your room because people are coming out of the room.
I have sent 2 broadcast messages so far.
Okay.
Ma'am, how to see the assignments?
Let me post up the Dropbox link. You can click on this link and it will take you to a document that will show you the room assignments.
Okay, this one, right?
Yes.
So, Gary, do you want to start putting people in rooms which only have like 2 people? or you want to, it seems that people are coming and going. Are we making progress?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
But Gary, in this link, we are just getting the team information only. There is nothing.
So, Professor Satya,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
we will be starting soon. So there
Okay.
is no need to go through any material now.
Okay.
When
Fine.
the simulation starts, you will have to experience the simulation itself.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Once the team gets settled, so I think within a few minutes we are going to start. Professor Cadotte is going you through the demonstration and everything.
Ma'am, could you post the assignment link in the chat
There is
box?
no assignment as such.
Achha, there is no assignment. So what
There
to
is
do
no
in the breakout room?
You
What?
just stay in your breakout room.
Achha.
Yeah.
Achha, okay. Fine. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm Anjana Kritiha.
Yeah.
So I have been before and I was logged in there, but no one was there.
Okay, can you go back, Kritika? Because the team is assigning or shuffling the people with lesser number of participants. So you will be shuffled very soon.
Okay.
You just have to wait for a few minutes.
Yeah, should I be there in that room number 4 itself?
No. You go back to your room.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Zeb and I are getting all of the teams condensed now. Again, if you're still in the room and you need any assistance, we'll be happy to help you.
Sir, I'm still in the room. I would like to be moved to some room. So how to join? Because I was in room number 11, so there's no one. So I got back to this, main room.
Okay, I'm going to move you to another team now. You will be on team 14 now. I'm moving you to room number 14. And Zeb, if you could move from team number 11, last name Mowale, to team 14.
I can see many people in the main room, main meeting room. So I'm calling names, and can you help me which team you belong to, or you are there participating, or just please respond. Manas Banerjee, are you there? Manas? Manisha Goswami. Manisha, can you hear me? Chetan. Dinesh. Are you there, Dinesh? Anamika. Anamika. Jyotsna. K. Sundaram.
Ma'am, I am there. Ma'am.
I am Anamika here. I am there. I am in team 12. But I am not able to log in that room.
You are not able to log in or enter in that room.
So it looks like you have been assigned to, oh, they're in team 12 now. Okay, never mind. Excellent.
So Gary, there may be people who are showing up here but are not at their computers. I think Bindu has been calling their names. There's Dr. Geeti Sharma. I see you're here. What room are you supposed to be in?
So I was allocated room number 28, and only two of us were there, Dr. Advita and myself, and no other person has joined as of now.
Okay.
So what to do? Like, do we need to go to some other room, or we stay in the same room?
Just stay in that room for now. Zeb and I are getting everyone moved. You can just say hello and good morning to each other, and we should have this all taken care of very shortly.
All right, so I'll go back to room number 28 then.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Excuse me, I have a question. Actually, I have been assigned room number 8, which is team 8. I just need to know how should I enter that room.
You can click on the Breakout Room button, which is part of the Zoom meeting.
Okay.
And once you have clicked on Breakout Room, move to Team 8 and click the blue Join button.
We have 7 people in room 8.
Yes, we do.
Making progress here, Gary. Hello, Professor Bindu.
Yeah, I think people have just logged in and they are not participating. Few people I can see in the main room.
Yeah.
Neelima, are you there? So I think we can start soon. People are asking for assignments when they are sitting in the breakout rooms. They want to do something.
Yeah. So I think the people who are now in the main room are not at their computers. Yes?
Yeah.
No, I am here. I'm here. How I can join that room? I'm struggling to find.
Okay, Manisha.
Yeah.
Manisha, can you see your team number?
Yeah, it's my 5 number. Team 5.
Okay, Manisha, I'll move you to the 5.
Okay, thank you.
Manisha.
Hello. Ma'am, mine is 17. No one else there in that group.
Okay, so soon you will be getting or assigned to different or a new room. Be there because Zab and Gary are helping everybody. So if you can go back, they will be finding it easier to do their task.
Thank you. Thank you.
Manisha, could you able to move? Manisha moved, I think. There are few teams which are with 6 team members. I can see team number 1, team number 6, team number 8.
Are you getting my voice, madam?
Yes.
So I am unable to join room number 31, madam. So how is it possible to join?
You were assigned to room number 13?
31.
31.
Yeah.
Ma'am, which room I should join?
Just a minute. Room number 31.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Which room should I join?
Sweetie.
Swati.
Swati.
Let's see. Give me just one moment and I will tell you. Swati, you are on team
19.
19, yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gary, are we done or still need time?
Just a little bit more time. We are almost done.
Okay, so there are few teams over assigned, like room number 1, I can see there are 6 people.
This is likely because someone has joined that room and is not currently a member of that team. We are getting everyone moved first to make sure that we have no one in a room by themselves. Give me just one moment.
Dr. Ann Venkat, which team are you in?
Good morning, madam. Please repeat, madam.
You are not audible.
Can you repeat, madam, please? Good morning, madam.
Can you please a bit louder?
Hello.
Ma'am, I'm in room number 23. How do I go to my breakup room?
23. Ananya.
Hello.
Ananya.
Hello.
Aruna.
Good morning, madam.
Bindu, ma'am.
Yeah, 23. I'm sending you to 23. But there is no participant now. So
yes, ma'am.
So please stay there.
Hello. Good morning,
we'll
madam.
move you here in just a moment.
So I have been allotted room number 31. How will I join, madam?
Give me just one moment and I will get you moved.
So what is your name? Your name is
Sujay Shekhar.
Sujay Shekhar. Have you logged in with the same mail ID? Because I cannot find.
Ritu Parna Nanda. Actually, this is technical fault.
Okay. Ritu Parna.
her name is still.
I can't even see you in the main room. ऋतुपर्णा के नाम से भी नहीं दिख रहा मुझे.
Sujay Shekhar, either Sujay Shekhar or Rituparna Nanda. Finance 4. Finance 4 department. At the rate of ISM, Patna.
But problem is that your name is not showing in the breakout rooms or the main meeting room, either the Rituparna or...
So whatever list you have sent on my mail ID, it was being shown on room number 30. But as my colleague has said, we have been allotted in room number 31. So my colleague is Mr. So I had been allotted along with his room, along with his.
So it could be that you are logged into Zoom through the a web page right now. If you are logged in through the web page, that has limited functionality and we cannot assign you to a breakout room. You will need to download the Zoom app and log in through the app in order for us to assign you to a breakout room. I do apologize. Also, Dr. Cadotte and Dr. Bindu, everyone that is already in their teams have been moved so that they are in with their teammates now. Some of them have rejoined the main room here with us. Some have not, but we have everyone grouped now.
Okay, so I think we can move on now.
Yeah, there are 20 people in the main room. There are about 6 of those people that are a part of breakout rooms but have rejoined us here. The others have not been assigned to a breakout room and we have not heard anything from them. I recommend, as you had said, moving on. I do see a raised hand. Yes, what can I help you with?
So I think those are in the main room. Can we assign them to the rooms which are having lesser number of teammates?
Yes.
Sir, an assignment link was posted. What was all about? And we need that assignment link if we wish to proceed further.
Professor Bindu and Gary, should we bring them all back and we go through our demo?
Yeah,
so they,
I think we should.
Yes.
And then,
I'll go ahead and close the breakout rooms now and do a short explanation when we get back, all right?
Okay.
For anyone that is in the main breakout room right now, I am going to mute everyone. This is so conversations do not spill back over once everyone comes in. If you're in the main breakout room right now and you are one of the hosts who will be speaking, you will need to unmute yourself.
Dr. Bindu, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Manish Chava from GH Raisuri Institute of Engineering and Technology. I am scheduled to take part through room number 31, team 31. Along with me are Mr. Tushar Arya, Mr. Sujay Shekhar, one Ms. Dipali Garge, and Shweta.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, we are here from room 31.
Yes, we are here.
Hi, I joined a room, but I'm kind of out of the room.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us back in the main room, everyone. I am going to mute everyone. What I have done is I have closed the breakout rooms. I want to go through a very quick explanation and then I will hand it back over to Dr. Cadotte and Dr. Bindu. First, thank you for being patient with us as we sorted everyone into their rooms. If for whatever reason you have not yet been sorted into a room, once we send everyone back to their breakout rooms to begin working on the marketplace simulation officially, we will get you taken care of. What we did over this was get everyone into their rooms, and once there, we moved you. You may have been in a room and noticed that you popped into a room with other people. I apologize if I wasn't able to join and introduce you. We had quite a few moves to make, but most everything should be taken care of now. What has not, I promise you will get taken care of shortly once everyone goes back to their breakout rooms again. We will be moving on to the next part. There will be an introduction, and then I will open breakout rooms again. If you have any questions at that time, I will let everyone unmute and ask them. Dr. Cadotte, Dr. Bindu?
Yes. Okay. So what we would like to do next is take you through the decisions that you have to make, and this will be a demonstration, and you can follow along if you're logged in, so you'll have a sense of the things that we are doing, and we're going to take you actually through a couple of quarters of play, so you'll have a sense of the whole thing. And then we will send you back to your breakout rooms where you will be working with your team to make the exact same decisions that we will have demonstrated for you. Okay? And I will share my screen. And okay. All right. So this is the software that you should be able to see now. Most of you are already logged in. And down the left-hand side is a task list, which identifies everything that you have to do and you want to work your way from top to bottom. Over here, we will have lectures and workspaces and things like that. So here is the introduction, which we just gave you a few minutes ago about a new kind of bike shop, different price point, the different segments and the customer and business benefits. All right. And going down the list, this is a picture of the 4 markets that you're going to be testing out this business. And here are the 3 segments. So all this is already described for you. And here is a list of all the activities by quarter. So this is what you have to do this quarter, is name your company, assign your responsibilities, and then analyze the information, and then choose your initial market segment and your top 2 segments, design a couple of brands, schedule the opening of your first bike store, and set up production. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to use audience participation. All right. Professor Bindu will be helping me, and I'll show you. So here's like the lecture, which describes what you're supposed to do, and here is the workspace. That's where you do your work or you study your information. So I've clicked on the modify button. We're going to name a company, okay? And so this is going to be Simon's Bike Shop. Let's see. Okay, so and you're all going to help Professor Simon get her business up and running. Now, what you'll do is you'll take a look at the market research, so customer needs, and so these are the things that are important to customers. And here are the 3 segments across the top. If I click on the segment at the top, like recreation, it says at the top of their list is easy to ride, the bike's comfortable, they like to feel young at heart, safety is important, simple, low price point. And they like to carry things. If we click on mountain segment, they want a durable bike, handle rough terrain, turn sharply, soften the impact of bouncing around on the paths, stop quickly. All right. If you have the speed segment, as the name suggests, they want to be fast, lightweight, aerodynamic, and durable. They'll need navigation assistance later on. So these are the needs of the customers. Down here are the kinds of applications they have. So recreation, fun, relaxation for recreation, adventure, sport, exercise for mountain, and sport, exercise, and adventure for speed. Now, here is the price they're willing to pay. Recreation is just a little over 1,000. Mountain is almost 1,300, and speed is 1,500. So you want to keep these things in mind. Market potential. So this is over the next 12 months about how many bikes could be bought in each city by each segment. All right. So in New York, they can buy possibly over 6,000 bikes in the next 12 months. In recreation, 5,400 in mountain and 5,300 in speed. And here are graphs that show you these things. Now, what we have to do is we have to choose for the SEMA bike shot, their priority. So I'm going to ask Professor Bindu to help me. And what I want you to do in chat is vote on what segment should be the number one priority. Should the number one priority be recreation, the number one priority be mountain, or the number one priority be speed? So I'd like you, I just covered the market information. And with that brief introduction, would you write in the chat, and Professor Bindu will help me, where do you think the SEMA bike shot should go?
Okay, so first response came recreation. Someone is saying mountain. Someone is saying recreation. I think majority like Ravi is saying recreation, Kusum recreation, Shweta recreation. Yeah, I think majority is saying. Manish Chava is also recommending. I think we can go for recreation as our first choice or first priority.
Okay, what's the second one that's voted on?
The second one, okay. So I would like to give the brief, the few queries I've been getting in the chat box, that the assignments or how to complete the quarter, those were not told. So I want to just make it clear that after giving the introduction to the game scenario, now Professor Cadotte is demonstrating what all assignments or the task you need to do for the quarter one into the simulation. Okay, so we did not send any kind of mail or assignment to anybody. So whatever we are discussing it now. So you please take participation and help us, because the same you will have to do for your own company in a team which are also being assigned to you already. Okay, so for the second priority, what we should choose. So people are saying mountain. Deepali is suggesting mountain. Speed. Venkata Rain. Manish speed. Kirti speed. Rohit speed. I think majority is suggesting a speed.
Okay,
you are saying mountain also. Yeah, but I think we can go for Aruna. Yeah.
All right, so we'll make it first is recreation, second is speed. Okay, now you will need to add your responsibilities, and I'll let you do that. And so each of you will decide, are you going to be responsible for marketing or sales or production or finance? So I'll let you do that. Now, one of the things you have to do, so the most important decision in strategy is to pick your segments. All right. Now you have to name your company, but don't spend a lot of time thinking of a name. It's like Apple. Apple had no meaning whatsoever when Steve Jobs started it. He and his team created the identity. So you're going to come up with a name, take 2 or 3 minutes, and that's it, because you have to get into running the business. So in marketing, what you want to do is you have to design a brand. And so this is brand management. There's a list of what the needs are of each segment. So we're going to look at designing a brand for the recreation segment. They want easy to ride, comfortable, feel young at heart, safety, and so forth. Okay, so you're going to design a brand. I'm going to choose I have to choose between the comfort bike, all right, the rugged bike, and the aerodynamic bike. So as you might imagine, the comfort bike is for the recreation segment. So this is going to be Sima's, let's see. Yes, I got that wrong. AIMA, Sima's Fun Bike. All right. So that'll be this first bike. And over here are the components that you can put into this bike. As I put my cursor over it, you can see it. So we have to choose tires. We can put mountain tires. You can see a description right over here. Hybrid tires or racing tires. So in the chat, tell Professor Bindu which tire we should be putting in there. So if
Okay.
you will do that quickly.
Yeah, so participants can let us know which tire for comfort bike. Okay, Rohit suggesting hybrid. Litan hybrid, Kusum hybrid, Ravi is suggesting hybrid, Krati hybrid. So I think majority of people are interested in hybrid tire because we are talking about comfort bike.
Okay, so I'm going to move to brakes. I have three kinds of brakes here. I have standard brakes, precision brakes. All right, these are engineered for better braking control, reduced weight, good airflow. Standard discs. All right, they have superior stopping power, handling a lot of different weather conditions. They're heavier. So, what's your vote on brakes? Standard, precision, or disc? So enter your decision in the chat, what you think it should be.
Can I ask a query, sir?
Yes.
See, we are talking about customizable bikes for the customers, right? I mean, we are offering them the option of being able to customize. So why are we taking these decisions? Maybe every customer can be given the choice of deciding whether they want a hybrid tire or a standard tire or a disc brake or a precision brake. Why should we take that decision for them? Maybe we give them all the options and they just 3D print it and get it assembled.
Well, one of the things that bicycle producers have found is that if you can give them a model to choose from, and you can give them more than one model with different configurations, it's easier for them to make a decision than to actually design a bike from scratch. So what we're doing is creating models that will go on the showroom that they will pick from. And you could have two recreation models if you want.
But sir, in that case, we are really not harnessing the full potential of 3D printing, which is supposed to be our USP.
Yeah. Well, because this is all pre-designed, then all the engineering work is set up for each of them, and it'll be a lot faster for your customers.
From the customers end, it doesn't make any difference whether it is pre-assembled or 3D printed. So they just get a bike which is with a standard feature.
Yeah. Well, if you'll just kind of go along with me, you'll see how this will work. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So,
sir,
Bindu,
I
has
would like
anybody
to
voted on
contribute
brakes?
here with your permission. Sorry, I would like to contribute here that whenever we go to a shop, we first see a model and then we ask for customizations. We cannot ask for customizations without seeing anything. So probably I would like to disagree with the gentleman. And if I have a standard bike in front of me, then probably if the option of customization is available, then I can change from standard to precision or precision to standard disc brakes and so on. This is what I feel. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, Professor Bindu, do we have a vote on the brakes?
Yes, I think standard is the choice. I think standard disc. Few are saying precision, but if I see, we can go for standard.
Okay. All right, handlebars. You can have a basic straight handlebar or a comfort straight. So if you'll put your vote in. This is exactly what you'll be doing for your own company. So this is the questions about instruction. We are instructing you by example. So what is the voting now on the handlebars? Basic, straight, or comfort?
Yes, please vote on that. Comfort, I think. Comfort, few are saying is straight. Yeah. I think comfort can be taken as the majority choice.
Okay.
Some are
And
saying, yeah.
all right. So on gears, you can have 7-speed, 14-speed, or 24. And these are the costs over here of that component. So the 7-speed is 18, 14-speed is 45, 24-speed is 60. So what is your vote on number of gears?
I think majority is saying, let me read, like 7, 7, 14, 14, and then for 24, few people are saying 24 even. So 14, I think 14 is a good number we can go with.
Okay. And Professor Simon, what kind of a seat would you like on this bike? I'll let you vote. You want a polymer gel all-purpose or a polymer gel comfort for this bike? Professor Simon?
I think she's not there.
Okay. All right. Well, Professor Bindu, what would you like?
Seat. I think
Yeah.
let me see the choices of the audience, what they want.
Okay. A comfort or an all-purpose?
Comfort, polymer, comfort. Few are saying, I think majority is saying comfort, comfortable,
Okay.
all purpose, Sri Devi. Yeah, I think we can take comfort.
All right. For an XX3, yes or no reflectors? Yes reflectors or no reflectors? What's your vote?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. And what about decals? Would you like decals? These are colorful, thin brush strokes that make the bike a little bit more attractive. They cost $8. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I put them in. How about an attractive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How about an attractive plastic basket? Should we add it?
Yes, no, yes. Vinita saying no, no, yes, no. I think majority is saying yes. No, no,
Okay.
no. Now people are saying no, I think. No, no.
Okay. No basket. The last thing is these shock absorbers. Should we add those? They cost 16. Yes or no? Shock absorbers.
Yes. Yes. Everybody, I think yes, yes.
Okay. All right. So this is Sima's fun bike. And so I'm going to save that. And we also said speed, right? So we need Sima's fast bike. All right. And it'll be an aerodynamic bike. You can see how this bike is different. And here are the not the ingredients, but the features. So these are already determined. So tires, you want hybrid, so they both on-road and off-road, or racing fast. So if you'll vote. So what's your vote?
Yes, racing, hybrid, racing fast. I think people are voting for racing fast.
Okay. How about brakes? Standard precision or standard disc? What's your vote?
Standard, precision, disc, standard, disc, standard, precision. So I think we had majority of standard, I think.
Okay, so we'll leave it at standard. How about gears? 7-speed, 14, or 24?
So gears 24, 24, 7, 14, 24, 24, 24, 24. I think majority is saying 24 for aerodynamic model.
Okay, I'm going to put in the racing seat and two more decisions. Reflectors, how many want reflectors? Yes or no?
Reflector, yes. Yes, 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 yes. All are saying yes.
All right. And what about colorful thin brushstroke decals?
So decals, no. Yes, no, none. No, yes, no. Sporty decals. No, no. I think people are not liking to have.
Okay. All right. So we have designed 2 bikes. That's what you have to do when you get to yours. And then we have to, next step is you can open up your first store. The auditor won't let you open up more than 1 store. We've picked recreation number 1, speed number 2, and here are the 4 cities. All right. So we have to pick one of these cities for the first test market. All right. And here are the costs to set it up and the quarterly lease cost. So where would you like to open your first store? All right. So you can vote New York, Rio, Amsterdam, or Bangalore. Over here are quick, what we call quick links. Where'd they go?
Bangalore, New York, Bangalore. 3 options. 3 vote for Bangalore, 1 for New York. Dipali Kusum, Bangalore, Aruna. Okay, obviously Bangalore, Prabhat. Okay, majority is saying Bangalore. Fatima, Litan, Sridevi, Bangalore. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna pick Bangalore, and
Cost is least $13,000. I think that might be one reason, and maybe the familiar place for Indians.
okay. All right. Just a second. I got to.
And Rohit is saying Bangalore and Amsterdam.
Uh-huh. Okay. Just a moment. I'm having trouble finding my share screen. Okay. All right. Okay. Gary, how do I get back? I can't find the close button.
What were we looking for? I apologize.
Okay. I'm gonna stop share and then share again. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nope. Won't let me close this. What do I need to do to close it?
What is it you're trying to close?
I have a window open that shows the 12-month potential. And I want to get back to the main. I know what I'll do. Just a moment. I'll stop sharing. And I will. Okay. Okay. All right. What was the vote? Bangalore? Bindu?
Yeah, Bangalore was the choice.
Okay. The home team, huh? So manufacturing, what we have to do is decide how many 3D printers we want in our store, or in our production facility. One 3D printer can produce 8 bikes a day, 1 an hour, 520 and a quarter. 2 3D printers can produce 16 a day, and 3 can produce 24. This is the cost to buy a 3D printer. They will be delivered at the start of Q2. So what is your vote? You're not going to sell more than a couple hundred, 300 at most bicycles in your first quarter in Q2. So if you bought one 3D printer, it would be enough. Now, when you get to looking ahead to Q3, which you're also going to play, you might want a second 3D printer. And if you continue playing beyond the time we have allotted to us, you might need a third. So how many of you think, what do you think? Should we buy one 3D printer, which will be more than enough for our first quarter of sales? Should you have 2 3D printers or 3? So what is your vote?
Choices are like 1, 2, 1.
Sir, I have a basic question. Can I, if with your permission?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So just a basic understanding. This shop will be a retail shop, or the 3D printers will be situated in the shop? So will it be in another factory? So that's a basic question.
It'll be in a separate location. So the retail store is in like neighborhoods where customers are, and the production facility will be outside of Bangalore on the edge of it. And so it's a separate location. Okay. So in that location, you have to decide how many 3D printers are you going to start with. And what is the vote, Professor Bindu?
I think we have maximum for 1. Is it clear to you? Yeah, some are saying 2 to 3D. Yeah, okay. So 2.
Excuse me, I have a
think
query.
2. Yes, Sridevi, yes, please.
May I know how to know the demanded quantity? Like sir was telling about 300 something. Like where is that stated? The demand.
Okay, that's a really good question. So typically a salesperson in a bike store can sell between 30 and 70 bicycles in 3 months. All right. And it all depends on how good the brand is designed and your advertising, your pricing, and things like that. So, and how big the segment is, because like the speed segment's a small segment, the recreation is a big segment. When we go into Q2, you'll be able to hire salespeople, and the auditor will let you hire up to 7 salespeople. So that means that your demand is going to be, let's say you hired 5, and at the low end, 5 times 30 is 150 bicycles that you will sell. If you are able to sell 70 because you've made a lot of smart decisions, 5 times 70 is 350. So the range of what you can expect to sell of bicycles is between 150 and 350. All right. So this is just based on historical averages. Now, if you've had
May I
enough time
also,
to read all the lectures, it would tell you that. So what would you recommend we do? Should we hire, buy one 3D printer, two or three?
And I think it's one because it's at the beginning stage. You know, a lot of investment will be, you know, very risky because as per your calculation, you were thinking about, you know, 70 to 350 and, you know, the first one is can give even 520. So you still have a lot of time, you know, instead of investing so much at the beginning stage.
Okay. So what is the vote, Professor Bindu?
I think one is the one and two. We can take two or one. I don't know because similar kind of responses I got.
Okay, let's go with one because this professor said that's where we should start. Okay, so now let's check our accounting. So you started with zero cash and it cost $30,000 to design each bicycle model. You opened up Bangalore, that cost you $84,000. So you can see here, these are the two bikes, okay, that we made for Sima's bike shop. And then $8,400 to open up the Bangalore store. That's minus 144. We bought one 3D printer for 240. As I said, you've invested 1,500,000. So at the end, you still have 1,100,000 left over. If I check our income statement, okay, that was cash flow. We have no revenue, no costs, no gross profit, the same expenses. But on the income statement, we don't look at the investment in the production capability. It's just operating revenues, operating expenses. So the income is a negative 144. So we're in good shape. I'm going to hit final check. There are no errors. And I'll hit submit. And we're going to go on to quarter two. All right. So this is exactly what you would do. Everything that Professor Bindu and I have demonstrated to you. Gary, would you let this process just for me? Nobody else? Mr. Gary?
Just one. I'm here. Give me just one moment. There we go.
Okay. So this will process.
It's now processed.
Okay. Now you can lock them all again. So my company, all right, Sima's Bike Shop, we are now in quarter two. Now the accounting for last quarter is exactly what I just went through. This is just a repeat, all right? My goals and strategies are the same. Recreation is number one. Speed is number two. I go into marketing. I've already designed my brand. I go into pricing. Now this is the price they're willing to pay. $1,000 for a recreation, $1,295 for a mountain, and $1,500 for speed. Now, cost of production, this is just an estimate. You're not going to sell probably more than 250 bikes of each model. So this is gives you an idea. And I can tell you, you're going to lose money in everything you're going to produce because your volume is so low. Your unit costs are going to be high. It's not going to be until you get to 500 or 1,000 of each bike that you're going to start making a profit. But you have to get started someplace. So again, these are the prices, 1,000, 12, and 1,500, and price and priority. So what I'm going to do to make this simple, I'm going to say we're going to go in at the price of that's recommended in the market research, which is $1,250 and $1,500. Now, you can add a rebate. So let's add a rebate to one of these products. A rebate, let's say of 40, which is a typical rebate. And what it does is creates price excitement because people can get a discount. And the beauty is only 50% of the customers will actually cash it in. So which of these two bikes, the fun bike or the fast bike, should we put a discount on, a rebate? So give us your vote. It will be a 40 rebate. Fun bike or fast bike gets the rebate.
Okay, fun, fast, fun, I think fun bike. PC Sharma is saying fast, Rohit is saying fun, Venkata sir is saying fast. I think we can take fun as majority opinion.
Okay. So we're going to put a 40 rebate on the fun bike. Okay. Now we're going to go into advertising. We've already looked at the customer needs. We have to design an ad for each bike. So we're going to design an ad for the fun bike. All right. And we're going to mention Sima's fun bike by name. And so these are the things that we can say about it. Now, we haven't gotten to it yet, but we're going to add salespeople, sales and service. So we got to figure out what we want to say. Let's say for sure we want to put in a picture of a product on a greenway, and we have a rebate. So we should advertise the rebate. Okay. Now, should we put emphasis on local sales and service? Just yes or no? Because you're going to be picking benefits. Here are all the things that we can put into an ad. All right. And how many of you think we should advertise local sales and service? We will add those when we get down to the sales channel. Or should we save it? So yes or no? Because there's other things we can say.
People are saying yes. Yes.
Okay. We're going to advertise local sales and service. So you can see over here, I'm building my ad. All right. Now we didn't put a basket in there, so we can't say anything about the basket. We do have a comfort straight handlebar, and we have reflectors. So which of these should we put into our ad? The reflectors everywhere or the comfort straight? So make a vote between those two.
Comfort. Yeah, I think people are voting for comfort.
Okay, we'll put that in there. I'm going to put in carbon fiber quality at a great price. So we have 6, we can put up to 9. So let's see, we got to pick one out of here. And Professor Bindu, I'm going to let you pick one of these. Which one of these core values do you think we should put on this recreation bike?
For recreation, I think enjoy your ride, carbon fiber light, because would be my opinion.
Okay, so we'll go with that. And let's see, how about here under motivators? The gym is wherever you take it, no pain, lots of gain, lots of fun to ride. Is there one in here you'd like?
Yeah, I think lots of fun to ride.
Okay. And let's see, we can also include something here if you want. Now I have to worry you though, we're getting into what's called advertising clutter. All right, advertising clutter means you put so many things into an ad. So I can hit preview and I can see how the ad is going to appear.
But on timetable
in your magazine.
statement
And it can also go into a web page for that magazine.
How though? But you've also mentioned
So
that there is a
we're
timetable.
starting to get close to having too many things. So Professor Bindu, you want to add one or not?
Make a note of the given timetable.
relation to the academic waiver scheduled to be taken before.
Manjunathan, sir, are you saying something?
Okay. All right.
The timing is convenient as per the concerns of
ಅದು ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್
Can
ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ
you mute yourself, please?
Okay.
Manjunath.
All right. So
hi, this is Gary again. I just now muted everyone again. So if you are one of the hosts, please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Gary.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put carbon fiber, move these around. So I'm making number one priority is carbon fiber quality at a great price. And then I got to figure out what else do I want to say. So Bindu, what would be number two in priority here that from this list of 8 things?
Lots of fun to write.
Okay, you want to make that number 2? What would you make number 3?
Okay. Special prize rebate or picture maybe.
Okay.
Picture.
Let's see.
Some response was coming. It was too cluttered. Can we do something about it? Like 8 things we have put on our advertisement.
Okay, so we should take away one. Which one should we take away? Your call.
Number 7, suggestion has come. Number 7 we can take off.
The keep your head high.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take off that one. All right. So this is our ad. We can preview it and see what it looks like. And we're going to go with that. All right. We'll save it. And I got to design another one really quick. So this is the fast bike. All right. So this is Simon's fast bike. And so we'll put a road race, right? We don't have a rebate. So we'll just put the carbon fiber quality again. That seems to be a good one. All right. Let's see, from the core values, does anybody want to make a suggestion for what we ought to put in there? So you can have tech news, carbon fiber bikes just got cheaper. Tailor-made bike just for you.
Dipali say of voting for elite look.
Okay, the elite look.
Yeah.
What else would people like to put in there?
Motivators.
Yeah.
For motivators, we can go for no pain, lots of gain.
Okay.
And yeah.
How about delivered benefits?
Delivered benefits. Easy riding on a comfortable seat. Or grab the path with high tread tires.
This is the speed segment.
Speed segment. Okay. Roll fast with racing tires.
Okay. All right. So we'll put carbon fiber quality number 1. Let's see. Roll fast number 2. Where should we put picture, Professor Bindu? Higher or lower?
Picture can be higher, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what this looks like. So
Yeah.
this is the ad. This ad, we have 6 benefits. The other one, we have 7. Let's see how they work. All right.
Okay.
Media preferences. So in the recreation segment, it's leisure and entertainment, and health and fitness. In the speed segment, it's biking magazines and business magazines. So leisure and entertainment and health and fitness. So I go to media placement, modify. So I have these two ads. This is what it costs to run one placement in 3 months. One ad in 3 months. This is expensive stuff. So the fun bike, we know, let's see, we can put 2 of those in, and health and fitness, 2, and the fast, the biking magazine, and business magazines. But which of these 2 segments should get more ads than the other? Should we put more advertising on the fun bike or on the fast bike? So if you will put in fun or fast, for which one should have more advertising?
Fun, I think.
Fun? Okay.
Fun, yes.
So we're going to increase that to 3. So they will get more advertising than the fast. They'll appear 6 times in the next 90 days versus 4. Okay. All right. Check ad claims, everything. Oh, what happened to fun? Oh, I don't have local sales and service yet. I have to do that in a minute. We want to make sure you buy market research so you find out what customers think. Sales channel, you have to hire salespeople. So you can hire up to 7 people. So we'll just put the maximum in there, and we'll put 1 in service. Okay. Now I can put 3 in recreation and 3 in speed, but that would be equal. All right. What's people's, okay, up here it's 250 will be spent to train these 3 salespeople to sell recreation bikes. They will know the most about recreation. And these 3 salespeople will know everything there is to know about a speed bike. Now, if you hire more people and you put 4 here and 2 here, you'll have more people selling recreation bikes. So where should we have more salespeople in recreation, more in speed, or equal? So what's your vote?
Yes, you can vote for it.
Which one? More in
For
recreation?
recreation, someone saying equal, more in recreation. I think people are going for more for recreation as it is the priority 1.
Okay, so we'll put 4 salespeople targeting recreation. All right. And now we have to open up a second store. So Professor Bindu, what was the second choice after Bangalore?
Okay, Bangalore, after Bangalore, few people voted for Amsterdam and even New York.
Okay, pick one.
Amsterdam, I think again Dipali is saying Amsterdam and Geeti is saying New York. Kriti,
Right.
Amsterdam, New York, I don't know. Equal vote for Amsterdam. I think Amsterdam would be the
Okay.
yeah,
So we're
choice.
spending 135 there.
Yeah.
Human resources. This is what the industry currently pays workers on a global scale for their salary, their health benefits. Vacation is 1 week, very small pension. And I have to tell you that the pay for salespeople in these stores is not very good. So I'm thinking we ought to increase it by 2,000. That was a 17, was it? So that should be 19. Let's give them a expanded, well, let's see. What do people think on health insurance? Minimum, expanded, full coverage, or comprehensive? Right now, it's minimum, but we can increase it. What is your vote? Expanded, full coverage, or comprehension?
One opinion is of expanded, second is full coverage, expanded. Saloni is saying expanded, Krati is expanded. I think majority is saying, Sita Madhvi is saying full. I think majority is saying expanded. So we can go with expanded one.
Okay. And how many weeks vacation?
How
One,
many
2,
weeks? 1, 2. First opinion, Dipali, 1. Others are saying 2. Litan, 2. Uttam is saying 2. Saloni, 1. Ajit, 2. I think we can take 2.
Okay. And I'm going to just double the pension to 2%. Okay. So this is what you're going to be paying people, all right, in your stores. Now, in manufacturing, I've told you that you'll be able to sell between 30 and 70. A typical number is 40, all right? So that'd be 280 bicycles. And you've put more emphasis on the fun bike. So what we'll do is we'll say 180 of the bikes will be recreation bikes. Now, this is a judgment call on your part, but because we put more advertising, more salespeople, I'm going to say we're going to sell 180. Okay.
Yes, 7 multiplied by 40. So you got 280, isn't it?
Yes. 7 salespeople. I put in that they will sell on the average of 40. That's a good estimate. It's not too high, not too low. 280. And then I have to divide them between my bikes.
Can I go for more, or when my company is aggressive in the market, I want to compete with other competitors, can I go for more?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But this is my first estimate, and I'm just trying to be safe. Under brand production, we want to produce both brands. Okay. And operating capacity. Now, this is a really important decision. We can produce 520 bikes. We have forecasted 280. So if I put 5 in here, 5 bikes a day, that'll take me to 325. If I change that to 4, it's going to take me to 260. So what would you prefer? Should we schedule a few extra or a few less? A few extra. If we don't sell the bikes, we don't have the demand. We still have to pay our workers, but they just going to sit idle. They'll go home. If I don't have enough operating capacity, okay, then we may have stockouts, and that'll make unhappy customers. So I can produce 8 a day, but I don't need to produce 520. It'd be a waste. So the option is 4 or 5 a day. So what's your vote?
5, 5. 2 people are saying 5.
Okay, so we're going to go with 5. That's a little bit higher in our forecast. Okay, now we can also add overtime. If you actually sell more than the 350 or whatever that number is, okay, you can 325. You can have your workers work instead of 8 hours, 9 hours, or 10 hours, or 11 hours. So what is your vote? How many hours of overtime should you allow? Now, if you don't have enough demand, you don't pay anybody. It's only if you have too much demand. And what's going to happen is
Uttam is saying 1. Litan is voting for 1. And again 3. And Dr. Sita is saying 1.
Okay, it seems like one is the most frequent, right? And so your labor costs are going to go from 180 to 200 per bike. All right, so we'll put in 1 hour of overtime. Now we have what's called a production simulation, which I hit modify, I hit load data, and it'll put in my selling price, my projected demand, my operating capacity. Okay, I hit calculate, and assuming that I am operating at 5 units a day, but my demand is only 280. All right, 1 hour of overtime. I'll have no stockouts. This is my production cost, 713 and 116. My operating capacity, I have no overtime. I'm not using it. And, but I do have 45 units of unused capacity, which is going to cost me 23,000. Right. So I'm overdoing it because I have to choose between 4 and 5. Now, if my demand is actually a little bit higher, like 200 and 140, I can rerun this. I'll hit calculate. And now what happens is I still have no stockouts. All right. But I'm running overtime. I'm running 0.37 hours of overtime, and I have no excess capacity. So if I have more demand than I'm expecting, then I get the benefit of my overtime. So let's leave this in here. Now I have to decide. I only bought 1 unit of capacity last time, and I might buy another 3D printer for the next quarter because I could get over it because I've opened up Amsterdam. All right, so let's go to my pro forming accounting, cash flow. I hit modify, load data. Now I have in here my beginning cash, all my revenues, all my cash out. I got rebates and I don't have any R&D this time. My advertising, my market research. Okay, I bought 1 more 3D printer and I bring in another $500,000. So I still have a lot of cash. I'm happy with that. I look at my income statement. All right, I'm not going to include my printer in here. I'm projecting a loss of 128,000. All right, and so that's my forecast. And I do a final check. I have no errors or warnings. I hit submit, and I continue to submit process. It's recreation and speed. Okay, Gary, I want this to process. Okay, Gary?
He's not co-host anymore. So, because he had a connection issue. So if somebody could give him co-host back, but he's doing it now.
Okay. So, so Guru Gram has to give Gary that ability.
Sheikh sir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So make Gary host.
But in the meantime, Zeb, have Gary allow Q2 to process for me.
Yeah.
All right, working on it now.
Okay. So I think, can we stop for a break here because participants wants to go for some break?
Well, let me just finish. I'll take 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll take a break. So Zeb?
Working on it. Hang on just 1 second.
Okay. All right. So I'm in quarter 3 now, and I'm going to just show you what you're going to look at in quarter 3. So these are the test market results, top concerns. So this is a rating agency, Customer Union, independent international product rating service, right? And they judge all the brands. And it says, I've selected the speed segment as my second target segment, but none of my brands meet their minimum requirements. So they are not going to recommend me. This is bad news for my speed bike. Under performance report, I have market shares, and I can see what Sima's market share is 13%. And in recreation, okay, it's 24%. I don't have any mountain bikes, and I'm not doing very well in the speed segment. So that's a problem. I can look at sales. My total sales were only 252, and I only sold 78 of the fast bike. My income statement, all right, if you'll remember, I was expecting about on minus 112,000 or something like that, because I didn't sell as many speed bikes as I thought. My revenue is less, but I still have all these expenses. And my cash flow is going to be less for the same reason. Okay. So my ending cash is just a little bit less. And you can go through and look at all of these things. Here under brand management, I can look at the profitability of my 2 brands. The Fun Bike has brought in more than 3 times as much profit. And that's because I sold more of the Fun Bike. The product review is from this customer union, and there are a few bikes that have acceptable ratings in recreation. There's only one in the mountain segment. There's a whole bunch of them in the speed segment. Now I look at how the ratings are. These go from 1 to 100, and so Sima's recreation bike got a 77, which is the best in the entire industry. In the mountain segment, there's one at a 76. In the speed segment, there's a whole bunch. Now, I can look and see how my speed bike is doing. So this is Sima's fast bike got a 69, and I can look at the flash. So I will go over here, and Bolt has the flash that got a 70, and Sima's fast bike got a 69. So if I compare these side by side, all right, the flash has standard disc brakes, and I had standard brakes. Now you can check all the other models out as well, but this is a clue that, and they also have colorful thin brush strokes, which I did not have. All right, so I would need to design a new fast bike. Under pricing, price judgment, I can see Sima's Fun Bike got an 87, which means it was priced too high. So they want the price that I charged, they want it lower. But the fast bike was at 100, which is perfect. I can look at the prices of every bike out there. All right, so I can look at the flash from Bolt and Sima's fast bike and see that they priced it just a little bit less than we did. Under advertising, you got ad copy judgment. The Sima's Fun Bike got a 77. There was actually another bike, Bolt's Cloud, got a little bit better. In the mountain segment, there's a Velocity with a 72, and Sima's Bike Shop was the best. And so again, you can compare ads, all right, and get an idea of the ads of one versus the other. Competitor advertising, Simon has the largest number of ads, placements, all right? And sales channel, competitors in the city, I can see that there are 3 of us in the Bangalore market and the others are spread around. I can see what people's sales forces are. So 3 of us have 7 and Velocity put 3 into speed, which is significant. And Simon had 4 in recreation. So this gives us an idea of everybody's priority, human resources, compensation. All right, so the package that we put together for Simon's Bike Shop puts them at the top of the list in terms of employee satisfaction with the compensation. And all these others are just not as good, and the good ones are going to Simon. In manufacturing, I can look at, see, look at here, we have the smallest amount of fixed capacity. Our competitors have more, and you can see what they're operating. Velocity was expecting lots of sales. They have a very high fixed capacity. And then results of the previous quarter, 0 stockouts. Here are my production costs. I had 73 units of excess capacity, which cost me $37,000. Okay, so that's gives you an overview of what's going to happen. And what you would do at this point is go through and change the brands and your advertising, your salespeople, add more salespeople, more production capacity operating. So that's what you're going to do in quarter 3. So now let's back up. All of you are in quarter 1. So thinking back to quarter 1, you name your company, you choose your market segments that you're going to pick, first and second priority. You choose you design a brand for each of your segments. You choose a store, and you decide on fixed capacity. So those are the decisions you must make, and you have about an hour to do that. So Bindu, this might be a good time to take a break.
Yes, it is required now because so I hope all the faculty members could able to understand the functioning of simulation. Professor Cadotte has just demonstrated from quarter 1 to quarter 3. And now after the break, we will be coming back at 11:30. And as soon as you join, you can go back to your breakout room. Once we assemble in the main meeting room, we will break you into the breakout rooms. So the people, those who have already been assigned into the teams, well and good for them. But those who have joined late or not been assigned due to some technical challenges, so we would be assigning those people, and I request them to be in the main meeting room after the break when we assemble at 11:30.
So Professor Bindu,
Yeah.
may I suggest, but
Okay,
you're in
yeah,
charge.
please suggest, sir.
When they come back how long is the break? Just so I know.
Yeah, it's 11:22 now. So I request them to come by 11:30 or 35 at max.
Okay. I would suggest they come back and go right to their team room.
Okay.
And then you can get started with your team and start working right away. So you don't have to wait in the main room. And then we'll take care of anybody that needs to be assigned.
Okay, so Gary, can we open the breakout room now and then let the people go to their team, and then they can take a break as per their convenience, and then we can assign the leftover people, the people those are sitting in the main room, so that we can sort it out, and then we're good to go.
Yes, absolutely. What we will do, if it is all right, is everyone please go ahead and take your break. Breakout rooms will We'll address breakout rooms as soon as we get back. All right.
Okay, Gary.
And Gary, there is a request. Can we have a room for coaches? So for Q1, you need to submit it within, what time should be given to the participants, Professor Cadotte, for Q1 submission?
If they come back at 11:30,
Yeah.
11:35, then they should be done by 12:30 at the latest.
1 hour?
1 hour.
Okay. 1 hour for each quarter.
Yes.
Professor Neha, log in into the simulation and then you will find the Q1 activities there only. So all the participants are requested to join their breakout rooms. And those who are finding it difficult, please raise the hand so that we can talk to you one-to-one. Please raise the hand, those who have problem going to their teams or joining their teams. Okay, Dr. Geeti Sharma. Do you know your team number? You are on mute. I can't hear you, Geeti ma'am. It's still not audible. Can we, Manish Chavasa, can I help you? Yes, if you can set the chat. You just tell me your room number, Geeti ma'am. Room number 28.
Okay. Participants can now unmute themselves.
Yeah, Dr. Bindu, I was allocated room number 28, and we were only 2 participants in room number 28. So if you can allocate me some other room or whatever way you suggest us to move.
So Gary, can you suggest which room number Dr. Geeti should join into? In room number 2, I think there are only 2 participants.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I was in room number 30 and there was no one in that room. So where should I go?
Okay, Geeti ma'am, I'm assigning you room number 2.
Okay, room number 2. Okay, fine. I'm going there.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Okay, you can go there.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am, I was assigned room number 27, team number 27, but I couldn't find any of my participants there.
Okay, let me check if there is some space for other people to join in room number 4. Okay, you can join room number 4. I think there are 4 people. Mr. Jobin, Manisha, Goswami. So Sridevi ma'am, you can join room number 4. Can you do that or I should do that?
I will join, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Bindu ma'am. Bindu ma'am, Ritu here.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, can you please assign Advaita Portness to the coach's room?
Okay.
Ma'am, I am Preeti. In which room I have to join, ma'am?
Preeti, just a minute. So, Ritu, we can divide, like there are around 33 people, teams. So, first 6, then next 6, and then next 6. I think we can divide.
All right. Okay.
So, I think Advaita can go to take care of first 6 teams. You can take care of next 6 teams, 7 to 12.
All right.
And Jacka, you can take care of 13 to 18.
18, yeah.
And then I'll take care afterwards that.
All right. So so we can rotate between the rooms, room 1 to
1
6.
to 6.
Advaita
Yes.
will do that. And we'll just go around answering questions if there are any. All right.
So Preeti ma'am, did you assigned with the room?
So in that case, ma'am, you'll have to make Advaita a co-host so that she can, rotate between the rooms. Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Advaita Gharat here.
Uh-huh.
Advaita Gharat here. Ma'am, I was in room number 28 earlier, but now that the other participant has been shifted to some other room, which room should I join?
Okay. Earlier you were in 28.
Yes.
Okay, so I think you can join to the 28. I will send some more people into that.
Okay. Thank you.
Join please. Preeti ma'am, you can also join 28. Preeti, Sarda ma'am, can you hear me?
1, 2, 6.
Okay, Advaita को मैं भी करवाती हूँ. Just a minute.
Anji ma'am. So, Advaita, are you clear on what where you have to go and what you have to do?
Yeah, I got to know that I have to work with team number 1 to team 6.
Yes. So breakout room, it might be another team in that room, but just circulate between room 1 to room 6. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You'll be made the co-host soon, so you can go to all these rooms. Yeah.
Noted. Thank you.
So Advaita.
So we can start our activities now, right? In our breakout
Yes, ma'am.
room.
Ma'am, please allocate me the room, ma'am.
Yes, Preeti ma'am, you can join 28.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, fine. Thank you, ma'am.
यहाँ ना एक पार्टिसिपेंट है Advaita, I have sent the message to the concerned person. He will be making you co-host. Jacker, are you there?
Bindu ma'am.
Anji.
I think screen sharing is not enabled. So people are not able to share the screens in the breakout room.
Okay.
So if you could, yeah.
Yes, I
Bindu ma'am, is that issue sorted?
Yes, I have informed. Just
okay. And how long do they have to finish quarter one?
By 12:30.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, I've got only 2 rooms where people are there, and I see that a lot of people have not been assigned to any breakout room. Bindu, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Check.
So I've got only 2 rooms, ma'am, where we are finding participants. A
Uh-huh.
lot of participants are unassigned. They're still out there here itself.
Actually, what happened that many people logged off and
Oh,
they messed up with the team they were in actually originally.
okay.
So Gary is finding it difficult to assign them or reassign them.
Oh,
So what can be done now? We need to think it.
so all these people who are not able to log in, or probably they're just there, they're not
Yes,
actually there.
we don't know actually. If they are there, then we can assign them in the new rooms, I think.
Right, ma'am.
But the licenses were given as per the team, no?
Yes.
So if they are mixed up, then it will not be able to give them the permission for the licenses, no?
Right, ma'am.
I don't know how to handle it now.
This is one great challenge, ma'am.
Bindu ma'am, Advaita Putnam here. I'm not able to see join breakout room button.
Hello, Adwaita?
Yes, ma'am.
You still waiting?
Yeah, I have not got the breakout room panel.
1 to 6.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay.
Bindu ma'am, are you here?
Okay. Hello. Everybody in the main room, including coaches?
No,
All
no,
right.
I just came in for a minute. Actually, few breakout rooms don't have any participants. There are a couple of breakout rooms with like 4 or 5. Out of 6 of my breakout rooms, 2 are active, I think. 1 is active, 1 is just starting to get, 4 are not at all. I mean, there's hardly anyone there. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, all, yeah, sorry.
Ritu, let me jump in. So we had a problem when we took a break. A lot of people logged out of Zoom, and that messed up all the team assignments. And so we can't have everybody go to the room that they've been assigned. So that's a problem.
So-
So what we're trying to do is find the best way to solve this. So we're inviting people in this room to pick a breakout room where there is somebody already there. All right.
All right. Okay.
And join that breakout room and be a participant, even if there's 7 or 8 people. Let one person navigate through the software, and the rest of the people in the room observe and provide consultation like Bindu and I did.
Right,
Okay?
right.
So we'll need you and Jakar and Gary and me and Zeb to visit the rooms to make sure it's okay. So everybody in the room here in the main room, if you would go to where you pick a breakout room and join one that has 3 or 4 people in it, okay? And just let them know that you're going to participate in their breakout room for that company. Okay, Bindu, would you like to add anything to that?
Excuse me, can you please connect me to room number 8?
Okay.
Pratik.
Can you put them in room 8?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's been added.
Okay. So Ritu, if you'll start visiting each room, you start at the top. Jakar, you start at the bottom. All right.
We have Arnie, yes, we have divided. Advika will be visiting first 6, Ritu next 6 from 7 to 12, and Jacker 13 to 18.
Okay.
Then
And you guys all understand what we need to do?
Yes, but there's only one team available at my end. The rest, there's no
Gary,
team.
are you there? Gary, please
Yeah.
make Advika the co-host. She is not able to join the
I've
breakout.
been assigned as a co-host, but I'm not able to see any option to join any of the breakout rooms.
The breakout rooms will be at the bottom of the meeting menu in the same place that you would normally see chat or participants. When you mouse over the meeting, you'll see breakout rooms near the bottom right.
Gary, she shared her screen with me. It's not there, and she has used breakout rooms before, so that shouldn't be an issue. She's just not able to see that option. So Advaita, if you can maybe update your application, maybe, I don't know, just try that once.
I'll do that.
Yeah. And okay. Bindu ma'am, if you could, broadcast a message that they're supposed to submit Q1 by 12:30, that will get things moving a little bit, because everything is very slow.
I would say
like decision
make
making.
that a little bit later, Bindu. Like 12:45 or 12:50.
12:50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And you might have to change those room assignments. Jakar, you didn't have anybody to go to, right?
I only have got one room, sir.
Okay. So Bindu, you want to reassign those?
Just a minute, I'm writing the broadcast message.
Okay. Well, I'll reassign you. Ritu, what did you have? Which rooms?
I have room 7 to 12, and there are 3 rooms that are active and have people in there.
Okay, so
So
go
3
ahead
are
and do
empty.
7 to 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Jakar, why don't you start at room 1?
Okay.
And work your way down.
Okay, sir.
Hello, Bindu ma'am. Actually, I'm from room number 10. Dr. Anjali Gupta have come into the main room. Reason being that there is no one in room number 10. There is other guy who's been busy talking, and I've told him number of times he's not neither unmuting himself. So like, what has to be done? In room number 10, I'm all alone.
Okay. So I think there are room number 14. There are four people. So you can join room number 14.
Okay, ma'am. Fine. Thank you.
And you could you able to log in your game?
Yeah, ma'am. I have done that. Yes, ma'am.
Originally your team was number 10. Okay, if you wish, you go to your team number 10 and you take the decision. We will be sending more people in your team.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, fine.
I think that would be better option.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going back. I'm going back to team number 10 only.
Yes, I am sending few more people to your team. They will be just watching what are you doing, how they can help you in the decision making, I think.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Please join. So please raise hand those who want to assign with the room number 10. We have a place to move you. Please raise the hand so that I can move you to the room number 10 where Dr. Anjali is there. So you can work with her. No response.
Oh, you can move yourself to room number 10 also.
But they should be active, no? If I just move them and they are not.
Right. No, I was just, if there's a person here who wants to get involved, you can go to room number 10.
Yeah. So those who are in the meeting room, main meeting room, please respond. If you are there, actively participating, we can move you to the team. Please let me know if you are there. Raise the hand. I don't see people are there.
Gary and Zeb, are you here?
Yes.
Maybe one of you could work from room to room to just make sure that they are progressing. Somebody is.
Gary, one more request. Gurugram room number 7 now is there in the meeting and he is requesting to be the co-host, our technical person.
Yes. I will add co-host. Give me just one moment. There we go. I have done so.
Thank you so much.
And Zeb and I are currently not available to go room to room, Dr. Cadotte. I do apologize. We are addressing another matter.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
So Bindu. Bindu, I'm going to go and visit a few rooms, okay?
What did you say?
I'm going to go and visit some rooms. So
Okay, please.
anybody comes back, you can put them. We have 4 people in room 10 now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go and check. So we
I'll
can
do-
have a list of the rooms which are actually working so that we can assign more people into those rooms.
Okay. I'll do that.
Ma'am, 3 of the breakout rooms are active and 3 have no one in them.
Okay, can you tell me the number?
Breakout room number, I think 8, sorry, 8, 12 and 10, I think. 8, 12 and 10, I think.
8, 10 and 12. तो कितने लोग हैं इसमें?
इसमें between 4 to 6.
Acha, can you tell me the number, because if a few people are wanting to know which room they can go, I think we can direct them and they can just sit there and watch and help the team members to take the decisions.
मुझे एक बार उसमें जाना पड़ेगा, but otherwise as a host you can see how many people are active in that room.
Okay, just a minute. एक मिनट देख लेती हूँ मैं. You are talking about room number 8, 10 and 12. Just a minute.
आपको लिस्ट में दिखेगा सी.
हाँ दिख रहा है मुझे. 8 में है 5, ठीक है.
हाँ जी.
और 10 में एक्टिव दिख रहे हैं 3, बाकी 2. अच्छा, Cadotte is there now. Professor Cadotte visited there, I think.
Okay.
Okay, and 12, yes, I can see.
Maybe काफी. But जैसे आप 8 में भी आपको 5 दिखेंगे, but actually talking only 2 or 3 people are, because rest are just like passive. पता भी नहीं if they're even, well, there is joined and left types.
हाँ 12 में मुझे दिख रहा है 6 लोग दिख रहे हैं. वैसे तुम भी, अच्छा 7 हो गया, एक्टिव 7 है. 1 more joined. Okay, I think we can note down these numbers and then direct few people there.
I can also visit room 1 to 6 until Advaita is getting that sorted.
Yes.
Or I think she's already there. Let me just see.
Yes, she is there. You can visit like room number 31.
I'll just,
yeah, 31. You go there. Manas, Dr. Dinesh. Is there anybody who wish to join the team? Yes, participants. There are many teams where you can accommodate yourself. Please let me know if you want to join team. If you are actively participating, Vibhor, are you there? Anurag, Riddhi, Jyotsna.
Hello, Bindu ma'am. Can I be made a co-host again right now? So
Okay, you logged out.
No, I had to update the app in order to see the breakout.
Okay.
Rooms.
Are you able to see it now, Advaita?
Yeah, I am able to see the breakout rooms now.
Okay, so now if you can circulate between room 1 to 6 and just ask if people have any questions, okay?
Okay, fine.
If you could start at team 6, they have requested help.
Sure.
Thank you.
And Bindu ma'am, team 31 is doing well. They had a few questions.
Okay.
31, you just sent me there. Yeah. So it's doing well, not a problem.
Okay. And in room number 30, Dr. Shetty is there alone. And Ritu, are you there?
Gary, are you here? Zeb?
Yes, I'm here. Me too.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Team 6 is done. Actually, they have submitted and now they're wondering what to do next. Can we move them ahead?
They already moved ahead.
They did? Okay.
Yes. If they submitted, then they are moved ahead. You said team 6. Yeah, they're in quarter 2 currently.
Okay, okay, fine. I'll just let them know.
Sure. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So team 21 also completed quarter 1, but we were not able to move to quarter 2.
Team 31, you said?
Team 21.
21. Yes, you guys are in quarter 2 now.
We can enter, sir?
You can begin quarter 2 work, yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Uttam, sir?
No problem.
Okay, a few people are fast.
Uttam, sir, kindly join again Team 21.
To rejoin, you'll need to click on Breakout Rooms and then click Join.
Bindu, quarter 2 is advanced to quarter 2. Team 2 has advanced to quarter 2.
Yes, one participant was there just now.
Yeah.
I think
So
few
team
teams are
2 is-
doing very good. Team number 31 is 30 is doing good, I think.
Yes. So all the coaches should be visiting the teams and telling them to keep going, finish quarter 1, then do quarter 2, then do quarter 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can send them an email to everybody, a message, telling them to just progress, and I'll start visiting other teams. Okay.
Bindu ma'am, any other team you want me to check out? That team has already moved to quarter 2 now.
Very
good. Read to any team that has not advanced to quarter 2, go visit them and see if you can help them. Okay.
All right, so I'll do that.
I'm going to go visit team 10 again just to make sure. Okay.
All right.
Team
Yeah,
1
that
is-
team 10 has only 2 people. Yeah. Okay.
Is there anybody who is willing to join the team? Please let me know. There are few teams available. You can join them and progress on your simulation. Mr. Prashanta, Rajeshwari, Vani, Nilima, Parihar,
Bindu ma'am, team 8 and 10 are on their way. They have almost taken the sales store decision. Only manufacturing is left. So unka ho jayega. Vani is there in team 10. Team 6 has already proceeded to quarter 2. Team 31 was also doing well. Any other team you want me to visit and get sorted?
Yeah, I just visited team 4. They're moving. Okay. Jaikar is in there. So Ritu, you and I need to decide. Have you visited team 1 or Jaikar has already done that?
Advaita is visiting from team 1 to 6. 1 to 5 now. 6 I have visited. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just keep working your way, visit everyone. Have you been to team 6?
Yeah, they are already on quarter 2.
Okay. And how about team 8?
team 8 is was taking the sales decision, sales store. So I think they're only left with the manufacturing bit, and then they'll be done with quarter 1.
Okay.
Same
How
with
about
team 12.
Team 12's good? Okay.
Yeah, same situation.
Okay. So I just visited team 4 and you visited team 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Advaita is also visiting. Ernie, we have one more person who's visiting the teams. Advaita from team 1 to 5, she's visiting regularly. Yeah.
Who else has been moved to the progress to the quarter 2? Team 6 and team?
I think 31 should also be done by now.
Team 4 also, no?
Oh, I don't know about team 4.
Okay.
31 may have been done.
31,
Should I go check after 12? I don't know if anyone has checked teams that are there from 13 onwards.
Yes, please go ahead.
So I have checked for team number 14, and team number 14 are doing something. Team 16 is on a mute kind of a thing, and rest there are no teams available.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let me check the instructor portal, see who's online and not online.
Yes.
Okay.
I have already checked team number 1, team number 2, and team number 4.
Okay. How's team number 1 doing?
Team number 1 was in a good shape. They were going for logo, sir. They were naming their company. They have done a couple of responsibilities. Only thing is that there are few people, I think 3 of them are there, who were assigned to another room previously, and now they are in this room. So they don't have the access to the game. Like whatever is happening on the screen,
yeah,
it is actually like 2 or 3 teams together they are doing for one team.
Okay. So if you can get the names of those people, we can get them reassigned.
Okay.
Okay. Just have them continue working and finish up through quarter 3. All right.
Okay.
And so give us the names of the people who, so we can assign them in the software so they can work. Okay.
Okay. So they come to team 1 itself, like the same team in the room. So the rooms becomes the reference points.
Yeah. We can only put 6 of them, but we'll put just figure out how many more you can add to them. Okay.
In team number 31, we can add more people. Mr. Shetty is working there alone.
There are 8 people, ma'am, in the room 1 here.
31.
So from here, you want to move them to 31?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So you want to keep all the 8 in team 1.
Okay. You can, in 31, Bindu, how many are in there? Oh,
31 is going, doing good. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are there.
Okay. All right. I would not mess up team 31. Has anybody visited team 31?
Yes, Ritu twice visited there.
All right. So they're working.
Yeah,
So
they are
what we
working.
should do, Jakar, is the team you're talking about, just get a couple more names and we will add them into the software so they can also participate. Okay?
Will do.
Okay. All right.
Bindu ma'am,
huh?
Could you also broadcast a message saying that if you have done, if you have submitted quarter 1, proceed to quarter 2, because some of them don't know that they can press that arrow and proceed to quarter 2.
Okay, just sending. Thank you.
And Ritu, you and I, and who else is the third person?
Advaita.
Aveta?
Advaita. Yes.
How do you pronounce it?
Ad.
Odd?
Why?
It's difficult.
Ta.
Why?
Ta. It's like your advertisement ad why ta. So Advaita, something like that. Yeah.
Adyata?
Yeah, you can say.
I'll put it in the chat.
You may not know this about Dr. Cadotte there, but he speaks 2 languages very well, English and Southern English.
Adwata.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we should go through every team. Ritu, you start at the top, I'll start in the middle. Just make sure that they know to advance to the next quarter and how to do it, okay?
All right.
All right, let's move it. I love the Indian spirit. It's gotta be great.
Before you all go, I have one question.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Did you go home?
That is not the question, and it's out of the question. No, my question is, I noticed that there was a lunch marked on here, and if I may be doing my time conversion incorrectly, but I believe that it's coming up sometime soon. Is that correct?
Probably.
What is the question? I could not get it.
He wants to know about there being an hour break to go to lunch.
Okay, lunch break was from 1 to 2 p.m. So it's still we have 40 minutes to go for lunch break.
Before it starts.
40 minutes.
The reason that I bring it up is because if everyone leaves, they need to know what room they are now assigned to. Since you coaches are going to be going out and telling them, you may want to tell them all to remember what room they are in right now.
Okay.
And to join that same room when they come back from lunch.
Okay.
That's absolutely key.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Bindu, you tell Jaykar when he comes back.
Ernest, sir.
Oh, you're here.
Yeah, he is.
So there are three names. One is Miss Swati Wadhwa. The other one is Miss Pratibha Pratish. The third one is Miss Kusum Lata Datta.
Can you write that in the chat?
Yeah, I've already written. Yeah.
Gary, if you can put them on, what's the team number?
I believe it's team number 1 because it's room number 1. So Rohit Singh and Himanshi already are there and they are accessing it.
Yeah. So can you give these other 3 people, put them on team 1, Gary?
Okay, so the 3 names that you have put in, Jakar, need to be moved to team 1. Is that correct?
Yes.
In the software. In the software.
Yeah.
Yes, we can do that. Zeb and I will take care of that now.
You guys are wonderful. Thank you.
We'll go ahead and get on that now. Jakar, just in case you didn't hear all of it, because I know that you came in, please let everyone know as you go to these rooms to remember what room they are in now. This is their new official room that they will be rejoining after lunch.
Right. Great. So probably we can broadcast that message also, I guess.
Yes.
But the chances that they'll read is very, very low. I'll do that. I'll go in and I'll just tell them.
Okay, thank you.
Most welcome.
So why did you write those names, Swati, to everyone?
So everyone पे चला गया मैम. Okay.
They would be wondering why our names are there.
I just told them that, you tell us your names and we'll be moving to this team. So I'm from 13 to like there's room number 16. आप एक बार join करके देखिए. Room number 16. There are people, but there are no people over there.
Okay.
आप
They're
5
all
मिनट
gone for
बैठे.
lunch.
I don't know. Like there was one lady, Miss Anupam Sharma. She was talking, but rest of the people, they are not even there.
Okay. $16, huh?
Team 6 is in good shape. Moving along. Anybody here? Just me?
Hello, sir.
Yes, hi. Which team are you on?
Sir, I have problem in team 21, sir.
Okay, team 21?
Quarter 2, sir, I have done. Then here is problem manufacturing demand projection.
Yes.
So demand projection, sir, what I feed here, so no any digits are acceptable.
Okay, let me come down. Which room number are you in?
21, sir, 2121.
Okay, I'll come down to team 21 and you can show me, okay?
Okay, okay.
All right, team 21.
Saima ma'am?
Bindu ma'am. No, she's not here.
Ritu, did you need me?
No, I was asking Bindu ma'am if she needs any other help because I visited the first 20 teams. They are well on their way. Like some of them are in quarter two or just about to be in quarter two. And I just wanted to ask her if I should visit any other teams that are having issues. Or I can just, it's okay. I'll just go ahead after the 20 also to see if they are done, right?
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
Is there anybody who is willing to join the team? We have certain teams whom you can join.
Hi, Bindu. I apologize. I had taken my headset off. Did you say my name?
No, I didn't. I was just asking the participants, those who are there, if they want to join some team, because team number 19, there is one girl who is working alone. So she needs some team members, but there is no response, I think. They are not active.
And I apologize. Remind me again. How long is it until break? I want to send another broadcast message to everyone.
So it's 12 minutes from now. So at 1 o'clock, as per our IST, we are going to have a lunch break. So it is 12:43. So yeah, around after 15 minutes, I think. Yeah, we are going to break for lunch.
Actually, in between, you did not give them any break, no? Otherwise, 1:15 is the break time, but that 15 minutes.
Yes, we can break that.
So we can break at 1 if you want.
Yes, yes, 1. हमने 15 मिनट का टाइम दिया था बीच में 11 साढ़े 11
दिया था, you gave. Okay. So otherwise, the session is still 1:15. But if you want to break at 1, it is fine.
Yes, 1 is fine, and we will be
Because
coming
we started early. We started almost half an hour early. In the sense that everybody was there.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Bindu ma'am, is it as a host, is it possible for you to close the breakout rooms that are empty?
Okay, so I need the help of Gary for this.
We unfortunately cannot.
Oh, I think that feature is there in Microsoft Teams, maybe not in Zoom, to close individual rooms. Okay. Because I was just in all the breakout rooms. I think 30 to 40% of the rooms are empty. So
yes, in few rooms people are there, but 1 or 2 is working. Rest are, I don't know where they are. The team members are saying that they are not responding.
Yeah, the 30 to 40% rooms are totally empty. Like there's no one in there. So yeah. Okay, I think most teams are on quarter two. Hardly
yes.
1 or 2 teams are in quarter 1. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Gary, so you can put a message within 15 minutes. We will be breaking for the lunch, and we can close the you want them to come back to the main meeting room, or what is your plan, Gary?
I was actually going to ask you that. I was just sending a broadcast to tell everyone to remember the breakout room number that they're currently in. So I can send another one letting them know when lunch will be. Do you want me to close the breakout rooms then?
I think they can go for the lunch. Can we send the message like that when they go out for the lunch, they don't log off from the Zoom, so that again we don't face the same problem?
Yeah, and in fact, we will also request our IT support to be logged in, because usually what we do is we end the meeting during lunchtime. So we will ask him to be logged in or create, so in that way it can be done, and we can ask the participants to stay logged in.
Yes, because sometimes it may happen that they forget their team number, and then again they will.
Yeah, it will be a lot of
confusion,
complication after that.
Okay, so for the message that I'm going to send out right now, I should let them know that in 12 minutes, lunch will begin.
At 1 p.m. you write it. At 1 p.m. we will be breaking for the lunch till 2, and all are requested to come back by 2 p.m. And it would be best if they keep logged in and don't leave the meeting.
So you will, so this session will end, Dr. Bindu, at around 4:30. So I
Yes.
believe that much time is sufficient for participants.
Yes, by that time we would be able to cover everything.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Kiran, perfect. Those who have entered just now, they can join their team. If you want our help to join some new team or you don't know, please let us know. We can help you.
Bindu ma'am, any team you want me to visit specifically?
अभी मैंने टीम नंबर कौन सा था वो 19 था उसमें एक ही है नाज शी इज वर्किंग
Yeah, actually they had not even started. I asked them, how come you didn't start? So she said, we were not clear. मैंने बोला अरे but अभी 1 घंटा हो गया. So I said, even if you're alone, at least start with it, you know. So she has just started, and yeah, some people are just like not present. They are physically joined, but they are not present.
Yes, I then shared my screen and guide her how to do things, and then I think probably she would be able to do it.
I'll just check up on her.
Yes,
and see if
if
she
you
needs
can,
help.
if she's doing something or not, because she's using her phone or laptop, I am not clear, but she has technically like challenged kind of situation. So
Bindu ma'am,
huh?
Can you assign Naz to room number 18? She's saying at least there's a team I'll be able to discuss also. So that is also okay. अभी वो अकेले हैं बेचारे उनको मतलब समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है क्या करूँ मैं.
Okay, ठीक है. नाज को फिर उसको करना पड़ेगा मूव.
मैंने बोला ठीक है, she'll just discuss even though she's not in that team. So you will have to assign her and then I'll ask her to move there.
18 में तो कोई भी नहीं दिख रहा है.
She said Anupama ma'am is there in 18. She said, let me check where Anupama is.
18 में नहीं है वो. अभी मैंने कौन सी टीम विजिट की थी अनुपमा मैम की. एक मिनट को मैं देखती हूँ.
मैं मैनेज
16 में है. ठीक दिख गया मुझे. 16 में है.
तो 16 में कर दो आप उनको.
मैं 16 में कर दे रही हूँ.
हाँ जी. So Gary, Zeb, you guys are staying past midnight today.
Oh, it is about 3:30 a.m. here.
Oh, so the roles are
That's a real punishment.
Yeah.
I think we owe Bindu that. She stayed for meetings well over that. So
yeah. Okay.
Also, Ritu, I made you a co-host. I did not realize that you had lost co-host permissions, but I've added them back.
That's okay. All right. So I'll just go and check if she's in room 16. Okay. Now.
And Bindu, just to confirm, when we reach lunchtime, do you want me to close all of the breakout rooms and pull everyone back into this main room?
I don't think that would be a good idea. Let the people go for the lunch from their breakout room itself. What do you want? What do you recommend? Sorry, not want. Because what would be the good idea? Again, they will not be confused if they come back and go because everything has been chaotic.
I agree. If we can leave them here, I think it's probably the best play.
Yeah, leave them in their breakout rooms would be best. I just wanted to make sure that I understood what you were wanting.
Yes.
Bindu ma'am, Professor Naz has been shifted to room 16 now.
हाँ 16 में कर दिया था मैंने.
हाँ जी, तो उनको मैंने बोल दिया, उन्होंने ज्वाइन कर लिया है. I think they were together in the same room. I could hear Professor Anupam and her talking, मतलब in real also.
हाँ वो मुलाना से हैं, दोनों एक ही कॉलेज के हैं.
So they might be in the staff room or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are friends.
Okay. So now I scheduled a meeting at 1 p.m. So I will have to leave.
Yeah,
and I'm very sorry about that.
So 1 to 2 you can take rest. Advika, Jaikir, everybody can take rest and have lunch. 1 to 2.
Okay,
Ma'am, we
and
have done it with 2 quarters. Now what next? Shall we take a lunch break now?
Yeah, if you are done with quarter 2, you can go for lunch. Enjoy.
Ma'am, when do we have to be back?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. So I think Anjali ma'am, we'll catch up at 2 p.m. then, right?
Right, ma'am, right now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was brilliant working with you.
Same here, ma'am.
Yeah.
So is there anybody who needs help?
Actually, ma'am, the team was only having the marketing people, right? We were a bit stuck in finance, so whatever we understood, we tried to do that. But I think it would be a great help if somebody related with finance would also have been there.
Yeah.
Ma'am, nobody from our team except for me and Anjali ma'am were working. So I don't know. We tried to do it, but we were from marketing backgrounds. We tried our level best to do the marketing stuff, ma'am.
Yeah, Anjali ma'am already shared. It's not an issue, but the learning is more important than
Plus,
marketing.
that's it. And we did learn. Yeah. It's learning and it's also the collaboration which works here. The teamwork.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Bindu ma'am.
Yes.
I was just in team 21 and there were 3 people or 2. There's one, Dr. Kumar's there. And he's working off of a phone. If there's anybody who wants to go down and help him, it would be good. Is there anybody here who's not assigned? No?
No one.
All right. So I've been helping him. I'll go back. How are we doing?
I think most of the teams have been progressed to the quarter 2. And one team is reporting that they are just submitted quarter 2 even.
Wow.
So I think we are doing good. No problem.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah.
We have one team that is in quarter 7.
Quarter 7? Which team is?
They did not make decisions in quarter 6, quarter 5, quarter 4, or quarter 3.
Okay.
Yes, I can see now. Fitbits.
All right. Okay, I'll go
Mr.
visit.
Gary Lewis, it was a great experience. Let me tell you that. It's such an eye opener. Sometimes you really think that we know it all, but after this, we really, I mean, I came to this conclusion that I did not know it all. Now I know more. So thanks for the experience, actually.
So have you visited Fitbit, Ritu?
Yeah, so my the partner who was working with me, Dr. Anjali, she did the bit, and we both were discussing because she shared the screen. That's how we did it.
Okay.
I think
And-
on screen it seems to be very easy that okay we will do, but then again a lot of things and I think the most important part with the software is that it lets you know that where you have not entered the information or where you are being lacking or what you have to revert back again. So it is a great task to learn.
So what have you learned?
So we have learned at times, though we are specialized in one stream, but a lot of informations, and decision making have been required. You have been at times, as we have already discussed with Bindu ma'am, that we stuck at the financial part. We were not knowing we are at the right aspect or something has gone wrong with it, because I think if the team has collaborated with all the areas, we would have been able to get better results. But again,
Okay.
it was great that we know that all the things were being streamlined. That how are what are the credentials area into the field of marketing we have to take into consideration about the HR part and about the finance part. So it was a great learning.
Oh, good. Good. I'm happy. So what team were you on?
Pardon, sir?
What team were you working with?
We were been working in Team 10.
Okay.